it's Jeanette J Beauty and welcome to my channel. I'm starting this style on freshly washed hair as I always do for my styles, and also I wanted to note that I always wet style my hair. I find that it's healthier for my hair, one, and it's just a preference because it works really good for me. Now I'm going to separate my hair into quadrants as I always do, just so I can manage my hair a lot better because I do use the WLOS method, and I love layering products in my hair, but I really want to make sure that my hair is prepped for any style. So this is why I love to separate it in quadrants and work on each section one at a time. As you just saw when I parted my hair going horizontally, I'm making sure that it is nice and clean, and make sure that your parts are clean because you don't want any unnecessary snagging in between the parts, and also it just looks a lot cleaner this way. And when I'm making my second part, I'm making sure that it aligns with the first part because I want a nice clean part going horizontally across my head. Now that I have my 4 sections, I'm going to start with the WLOS method. I will have a video on this week, so stay tuned for that. I'm misting a generous amount of water in my hair. Water is a moisturizer alone, and I just love the way it makes my hair feel, and also my curls start clumping together. It is not a heavy moisturizer, but it is definitely a moisturizer, and you could already see how my curls are clumping together. Next, I'm going to use this Jane Carter's Revitalizing Leave-In Conditioner, sprayed in my hair. I'm spraying a generous amount also because it is on the lighter weight side, but this is why I layer products because it really works. So even though this leave-in is not heavy, it still helps to condition my hair further after wash day. Now to help seal that moisture in, I'm using avocado oil, and I'm using about 2/4 sizes just to make sure that my hair definitely stays nice and moisturized, and my scalp. I put this all the way down the length of my hair and on my scalp. I rub it in, make sure that all of my hair in this subsection gets the TLC that it needs, and then I'm going to use my wide tooth comb and make sure that the oil and leave-in conditioner are properly distributed in this subsection of hair. Also, as I'm twisting my hair, making sure that moisture stays retained in my hair, I'm using a small Rattail Comb, my favorite Rattail Comb. I absolutely love it, just to comb my hair and make sure that it stays nice and smooth. I'm telling you, you really want to make sure that your hair stays nice and smooth. You really want to make sure that your hair stays nice and smooth when you're styling your hair, because by the time it dries, your hair is not going to be frizzy, it's not going to get all tangled, it's just going to be nice and tame all the way down the length of your hair, and it makes your hair look really neat and pretty, and it just really creates a nice style overall. No matter if you're doing protective styles like this or if you're doing twist outs, braid outs where your hair is out, you really want the ends of your hair to stay nice and defined, nice and hydrated, moisturized, and contained. It just looks a lot better this way. So this is why I'm always combing my hair, especially towards the ends, because my hair gets nice and smooth and I don't have those frizzy, tangled, matted, nasty looking ends. So this is why I'm always doing that. Now I have 2 juicy twists, and I'm going to do the same exact process on the rest of my hair. Now for my styler, I'm going to use the As I Am Twist and Define Cream, and I really love this because it is concentrated and it definitely helps to keep that moisture in my hair, and it has amazing slip. I just love the way it feels in my hair. I would definitely recommend this, and you see how moisturized my hair is, and this is just from the water, leave-in conditioner, and the oil. This is exactly why I love using this method because it works every single time. Now for my braids, I'm making a part going straight across, and my parts are so straight. 1, because I've been doing this for a long time. 2, because I just like to envision how my parts would look nice and clean, nice and straight. I just use my favorite Rattail comb, put the rat tail in on my scalp, and just press down and just go straight across. Next, I'm going to part my hair again within the row to make the column for the braid. Now the section size is going to be totally up to you. I like mid-size sections. I mean, they could be considered big, but I just don't want to spend a lot of time braiding my hair and then unraveling it because my hair has gotten a lot longer. So it does take a little bit more time to braid my hair, and it takes more time to unravel it. So this size is really good for me, and also with the As I Am Twisting Define Cream, I really love it. It just helps keep that moisture within my hair, and it keeps the flyaways away. So even after a week and a half, my hair still looks good. This is why I love using creams and sometimes butters, like a product that is more buttery than creamy, because it does have my hair looking good, keeps that moisture in. My hair doesn't get all frizzy in the roots and down the length of my hair, especially at my ends. I may rebraid my ends towards like day 5 or so, but for the most part, the ends of my hair, they still stay nice and curly and they look so good. So this is why I love using creams, butters for my styler when I do these types of styles, because it looks good. Also, I do have a full video dedicated to how to braid your hair, so please check that out if you haven't already. I just find that making these dedicated videos, they do help, because sometimes you just want to know how to do something on the spot, and if you aren't able to braid your hair, because I know there are many naturals that aren't, that video is very detailed. But to give you the quick rundown, after I applied a good amount of my styler, I am going to use my favorite Rattail comb and smooth it down the length of my hair, making sure that my hair is tangle free and nice and moisturized. Then I'm going to divide my hair into 3 sections. So sometimes if I don't feel like my hair is absolutely smooth, I am going to keep combing it again. So the amount of time or the amount of swipes you comb your hair is up to you. And then I'm going to divide my hair into 3 sections. I really try to make sure that they are nice and balanced and equal as possible. And then I'm going to take, so think of section A, B, and C. So I'm going to take section A and then bring it towards the middle and then over section C. And then I'm going to do the same thing with section C through the middle over section B by this time. And I'm just going to keep taking each side of hair through the middle to the other side, wrap it around. Like I said, watch my video because I have a lot of visuals that you could see that is definitely going to help you get it. You are going to know how to braid, and you could just practice with your hair and you'll definitely get it. So please watch that video if you haven't already. And you see the way that my curls are clumping together. This is why I absolutely love this styler. They just bring out the best in my hair. And when it comes to the middle section, I do align my hands and I position them this way, my arms, because I want to make sure that it doesn't veer off at a weird angle. I want to make sure that the braid is going straight down. And then as I go down maybe like 6 different rotations, I am going to go to the side, because at this point it doesn't really matter how my hair is positioned, because it's just going to go down straight. And I make sure that I continue braiding down the length of my hair. And also, as I get down to the ends and there's no more hair to braid, I like to twirl the ends so they stay nice and secure. And this is my first row done. And I'm going to continue the same process. And I use my 2 fingers, my middle finger and my pointer finger, as my guide for how thick I want my rows to be. So I've done enough talking, and I think I pretty much explained what I want to at this point. So I'm going to let you just watch to see how I braid the back of my hair. And fast forward, all of my hair in the back has been braided. I just wish it was this quick to really braid my hair because I have so much hair and it does take a while to braid my hair. So this is why I love doing this size section. So anyways, to the front of my hair, you still see how moisturized my hair is, and it took about, I would say, a good 40 minutes to braid all of my hair, and my hair still is moisturized and it looks really nice and good. It's still soft, and that's what I love about this method. So stay tuned for the video. Now I'm going to use this Rattail Comb, and I really love it when I want that super crisp, clean part because it really gets my parts nice and crisp every single time. I am going to use this Edge Booster Gel. Now this is a thicker gel, but it definitely gets my roots nice and slick, and that's what I need because I want nice, smooth, sleek roots when I do my braids. This is what is going to give me the longevity of the style. I found that when I just use my styler like a cream for this part, it didn't give me the same holds, and I really want my styles to continue to look nice and smooth, nice and neat and polished throughout the duration of the style. So if I decide to wear this style for a week, my hair will still look good. If I decide to stretch it to 2 weeks, my hair will still look good, nice and polished. So this is exactly why I use a gel, or sometimes I use edge control at my roots because I want the style to look neat until I take it down to wash my hair. And then I just put a little bit more of the As I Am cream on the rest of my hair. And I know it looks like I was being rough with my hair with that Rattail Comb, but trust me, I'm not. This video is sped up, well, that part of the video is sped up at 170%, so almost double time, because for the sake of time, I know that you don't want long videos, so I make sure to keep my videos nice and condensed as much as I can without taking away too much information. I really want my videos to be informative, to give you great information, and I still want you to learn. So I try to trim down as much as I can, speed it up when I can for time's sake. After I have my 2 cornrows, I'm going to make another part going diagonally, and this is the way the rest of the cornrows are going to go. I just make sure that my cornrow sizes are pretty much identical. I don't want to have a really big section for a cornrow, then a small one, then a mid-sized section. I want to make sure that all the sections of hair are pretty balanced so that all my cornrows look about the same, like they look like they belong in the style. So I'm just cornrowing my hair going at a slant. Now the last cornrow, and I really love the way that my hair is coming together. It looks really good. Continuing to put that gel right on the roots so my hair is nice and sleek. And then I'm going to cornrow the rest of my hair and braid down the length of my hair when there's no more new hair to grab. I have finished cornrolling and braiding all of my hair, and I really love the way that it looks. Now to keep my style looking nice and fresh while I go to sleep, I'm going to use the Jane Carter Solution Wrap and Roll Foam and put that right in the front of my hair. I always do this for my styles like this because it keeps the style looking nice and fresh. And then I'm going to use my scarf while I go to sleep. I'm just going to wrap it nice and snug. And I apply foam to my hair and wrap it with the scarf every other night. But the other nights that I don't put the foam on it, I still use my scarf because I want to keep my hairstyle looking nice and fresh. And now it is time for bed, so I'm just going to go to sleep just like this on my silk pillowcase. And the next morning, you're going to see how fresh my cornrows look. Look at this, like my hair looks so good. I just love the way that this style came out. I do have a couple crinkles, so I like to mist it with water. But if I really want to get all the crinkles out, I'll just run my hair under the shower head for about 5 seconds and that gets it out. but I'm going to continue to have some moisture in my hair. I just love when my hair is moisturized. It feels moisturized and it's just so nice and healthy and has that sheen. So I'm going to add some tomato oil right on the braids. I'm pressing it right in. And as far as my scalp, I'm just going to spray some of the Shea Moisture 100% coconut oil serum on my hair, and I really love it. It smells good. Coconut oil works really good on my hair, and I just sprayed it right on my roots, the cornrows, right on my scalp. And I did my baby hair. So I love to do my baby hairs, nothing too dramatic, but I just wanted a little something, you know, just a little something. Now this is the finished style, and I just love the way that it came out. It looks so good, so clean, and this is definitely fitting for me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.